Welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, you learn forecasting in Microsoft Excel. What is forecasting? Forecasting is the process of estimating future values based on historical data. In Excel, forecasting enables analysts to model trends, seasonality, and projections using built-in functions and tools. Why forecasting matters? The first one, forecasting improves financial planning. It aids in demand and supply management, supports budgeting and investment decisions, and lastly, it enables risk identification and mitigation. Suppose you get this data from the finance department. This is what you're going to forecast. This is the date from January 2024 to June 2025. These are the revenue. Then you want to forecast this from July 2025 to December, a period of 6 months. So there are several techniques that we use. The first one is forecast legacy function. So put equal sign, then forecast, then X. X is the target date. So pick our target date, then comma, then non-wise, then pick where our revenue is, then press F4 to lock, then comma, then pick the non-X, then press F4 to lock, then enter, then drag it down. Kindly note that this has been replaced by FORECAST.LINEAR in other newer versions of Microsoft Excel. On to our second one, which is FORECAST.LINEAR. FORECAST.LINEAR is an upgrade of forecast legacy function. It predicts a future value based on existing values using a linear regression. So let's write here forecast linear. Then let's put the formula equal to forecast.linear. Let's pick it, then X, that is our target date, then comma, then our non-wise, that's the revenue. Let's pick it, press F4 to lock, comma, then our non-X, which is the date, historical date, then press F4 to lock, then enter. Then let's drag it down. So you'll realize they're all the same with the legacy one. So on to our third one. Third one, we're going to use the trend. It's right here, trend. So equal to trend, then non-wise. Our non-wise are the revenue, historical revenue. Pick them, press F4 to lock, comma, then the non-excess. Those are the dates, historical dates. Then press F4 to lock. Then the new excess. So these are the ones you want to predict. So pick from July to December 2025. Press F4 to lock, then enter. Okay. The fourth one, we are going to use the equation, which is y is equals to mx plus c. So where y is our dependent variable, those are the sales, m is the slope, x is the independent variable, then c is the intercept. C is a constant. So here we're going to use regression analysis. So let's come and highlight this. So let's start with the date, highlight from the date up to downwards. These are the historical data. Then go to data, go to data analysis, then go up to regression. Just look where regression is, pick it, press OK. Then you want to put in a new sheet, then press OK. So here we have it. So that is our slope. That is the intercept. So let's rename this regression. Regression. So let's go back and do our forecast. So y is equals to mx plus c. So let's pick our m, put an equal sign, go to our m. M is the slope. Let's go back to regression. Let's pick it. Then press F4 to lock. Then multiply by x. X is the target date, which is July 2025. Then plus C. C is the intercept, which is that one. Then press OK. Pick it, then press OK. So and drag it down. OK. Let's resize it a bit. So let's have a second method of doing the equation. Okay, let's rename this to 1 so that we do the second one. Let's extend that, then copy this, paste it here. Let's name this to 2. So here we're going to use the slope and intercept function that is in Microsoft Excel. So let's write here slope, put equal sign, slope, then non-wise, pick the cells, press F4, comma, then non-axis, comma, then enter. Then let's calculate the intercept. Let's write here intercept. Which is equals to intercept. Then non-wise, pick them, press F4 to lock, comma, then non-axis, pick them, then press F4, then enter. So we have our slope and intercept. So put an equal sign, pick the slope, then multiply by x. Make sure you lock it. Multiply by x. X is our date. Then add the intercept, which is that. Then let's drag it down. So let's drag it down. Okay. You realize that they're the same. So let's confirm. Then it's true. It's giving us, okay, we have one false. You'll find that it's just rounding. So let's check the extent into which they are differing. Dash minus that. So it's still the 0. I think this is just decimals. So you'll find that it's 0.000000149, which is immaterial. So let's delete it. So you'll find that all this method doesn't take into account seasonality. That's why we're going to go to our next method, which is FORECAST.ETS. Okay. Seasonality probably refers to the recurring patterns of or fluctuations in data at regular intervals due to seasonal factors, e.g., time of the year, holiday, weekly routines, or weather. Okay. Ignoring seasonality can lead to inaccurate forecasts. So that's why we want to incorporate it. So let's plot this in a graph. Highlight it. Go to insert, pick recommended charts, pick that one. So this is the graph for our revenue. So you'll find that it has some ups and downs. So those are the seasonality we want to address in our next method of forecasting. So let's delete this. Let's delete it. So let's take us to our fifth method, which is FORECAST.ETS. ETS means exponential triple smoothing, which is equals to FORECAST.ETS. Pick the X, which is the target date. Then non-wise, press F4 to lock, comma. Then non-X. Then press F4 to lock. Okay, then enter. Then let's drag it down. You'll realize that this is giving us different values simply because it's catering for the seasonalities. So the right focus is the FORECAST.ETS. So the next step, we want to calculate how the extent to the seasonalities. So okay, so let's calculate our seasonality. The values in the seasonalities can either go up or down. That's why you're going to have the upper bound confidence level and the lower bound. So let's calculate it equal to forecast. So let's pick that one. And then we pick target date, then comma, then pick our non-wise, F4 to lock, then non-X, F4 to lock again, then enter. So then let's drag it down. So our focus can either go upward by that column or lower by that column. This is going to help us to calculate the upper confidence bound and lower confidence bound. So put an equal sign, then press the focus seasonality, add that, then drag it down. Okay. So we're going to use it again to calculate the lower confidence level bound, which equal to pick focus with seasonality, then deduct the seasonality, then drag it down. Okay. So the best method to use is FORECAST.ETS. There's also another alternative that you can use in Microsoft Excel that people don't know about. So this one, we are going to use the forecast sheet. So just highlight this, then go to forecast sheet, then pick the end Okay, let's pick the end time. Forecast end to be 31st. Then press options. Okay, then press create. Press create. So this has automatically created the forecast, incorporating the seasonality factors. So let's rename this to forecast. Forecast 2. Then let's design it. Let's go with that green. So this is our graph. This is our forecast. The good thing with this is that it gives you the visual automatically with both the upper bound and lower bound, just the way you created in our formula for forecasting. FORECAST.ETS. So you see it's moving up and down. So that is our forecast. This is the upper bound. Then this is the lower bound. Okay. Let's freeze the upper bit. So these are the forecasts. So you can always compare with what you calculated. It should give us the same. I've seen December is having 2. I think in the earlier forecast we used December 1st, and this one has gone up to December 31st. So let's compare. Should give us the same. So pick that one. If that is equals to that one, should give us true. Okay, then drag it down. Okay. Then let's compare this one. Is equals to that. We're just comparing if that is equals to what we calculated in our forecast ETS lower bound. So you'll find that it's true. Let's delete this false one because our focus we put the end date to be 31st, but the other one is fast, so it can't be true. So we can basically say that this thing is 100% accurate. Okay, let's compare. It's true. So you can always format it. So we want to add a trend line. Want to add a trend line and equation. So what you do is just to click this one, then click add a trend line, then just pick your trend line. Then you can display your equation. It's here. Let's move it up a bit. There. Let's increase the font to that one. Control B to make it bold. So that is our y is equals to mx plus c. So you can change the trend line by clicking it and just coming here. You want to change the color. Click this drop down. You can go the yellow. That one is not visible. Let's redo it. Let's go with red. Okay, that one is a bit visible. Okay. So that's the way you do our forecast in Microsoft Excel. Very easy. Just download the file in the description below just to do your own practice. Okay. You can reformat it. That's the way it's looking. Okay. You can re-extend it. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, comment, like, share, and follow. Goodbye.